Hello and welcome to the grant writing training of how to respond to the top 10 questions on every grant application. I want to welcome you to taking the first step in registering and stepping fully into your gift in entrepreneurship, whether you are a nonprofit leader or a small business owner that came to this training to learn about the fundamentals of grant writing and grant seeking. My name is Dr. Brandy Ray Hicks, and I am your favorite grant writer and consultant that's going to train you in this journey to understand what are the commonly requested questions on every single grant application so you can show up to grant opportunities ready to respond, know what the tips and the processes are for looking for grant opportunities, as well as looking at the application to see what you need to do in order to get grant ready or to apply for the application. Within this course of the grant writing for nonprofits and small businesses, this is a training that's going to provide you with an introductory lesson about securing funding for a specific pilot project or operation, or just scaling your existing business as a small business or a nonprofit. And so this training is designed to provide you with a fundamental overview of how you will prepare your nonprofit or your business to get grant ready and to respond to those proposal requests. So, this course, how to respond to the top 10 questions on every grant application, teaches nonprofits and small business owners how to respond to those questions. And we will be able to help you to understand how to interpret those questions in the application. Now, this is designed for all skill levels. So, whatever you are coming into this organization training, whether it is nonprofit leaders, small business owners, grassroots organizations, you have this bright idea, you heard about funding. Where do I find it? How do I apply? Or your experience in the field and you're looking to scale, grow, and impact your organization. We're going to go through a myriad of modules within the time that we'll be spending together. But most importantly, you're going to understand what a grant is. So, you know that the letter G, the word grant starts with the letter G. And grants starts also with the letter G. And grant is a gift that you don't have to pay back. And so, as a result of this course, nonprofits and small business owners will be able to understand what it is in the grant application process, from reading the grant documents and how to develop your project or program, and what a peer review panel is of those subject matter experts or community representatives or clients or a focus group that will review your application before it's submitted, and the benefits of bringing a collective get together to review your application. And you're going to learn how to enhance your writing skills, especially for those beginner grant writers and those who desire to learn how to write winning proposals. And we're going to understand what it takes in order to understand what funding needs are and what our funders' priorities are, and really identify the rationale of how to address mission alignment with your funders. You're also going to assess your organizational capacity and really have that honest conversation within yourself, and or take the lessons back to your team to understand the structure of a grant proposal and how you develop strategies in order to get ready for the writing process, and how to align your internal resources and how to communicate that to funders, and how to implement the project plan in accordance to the grant guidelines. So let me set you up for success to understand what we're going to talk about in our training. The first model, of course, we're going to give you an introduction to grant writing for businesses and nonprofits so you can understand what it is to be grant ready. We're also going to teach you a strategy of how to identify grant opportunities, such as where you're looking for capital or equipment or human resource grants or operational priorities that need to be funding. We're also going to look at responding to those 10 questions. The best way to get ready for a grant opportunity is to spend time on the front end dedicated to writing out your grant questions ahead of time. And then when the opportunity becomes available, you at least arrive to the grant application at least 50, 60, in some instances, 70% grant ready. So you can spend less time on the application and more time seeking, applying, as well as winning those grant opportunities. So we're going to provide you with a template so you can understand what are the 10 commonly requested questions on applications, as well as what is the funder really asking us through these questions, and what are strategies in order to respond to the funder, especially when the funder doesn't know you and it is a competitive grant application. And we want your applications to be really attractive to those decision makers. So we're going to look at those top 10 frequently asked questions on every grant. We're going to also talk about the money. We love money when we're talking about grant writing. We're going to talk about how to construct a grant budget, as well as how to itemize your budget so you're stretching and maximizing that dollar, but also leveraging that award in order to scale and impact the community or clients that you serve. We're also going to talk about the importance of collaboration and how to find grant partners, and why within grant applications, highlighting those that you work with and partner with in the community is a great idea. We're not competing when we're talking about partners, we're talking about collaboration. We're also going to talk about the importance of conducting a peer review panel before your grant submission. I know some of us really like to hold our ideas close to the heart, which I totally understand. But there is value in allowing someone else to read your application that can provide you with great feedback and ways to enhance your application, especially if you've been working on the application for a while and sometimes you just need someone else's eyes and or input. And we'll talk about the value of having and conducting a peer review panel before you submit. And we also want to teach you how to pull this grant application package together. What are commonly requested attachments? How do you follow up after a decline? How do you submit a proposal that is worthy for consideration as well as award? We are so thrilled that you have taken that great initiative, not only to register for this course, but showing up even to watch this introductory meeting. And the sky is the limit as we will be learning together. So make sure that you are watching the prerequisite videos and any bonus training that we provide in this training, as well as reaching out to Serve University for additional training. Once you understand the fundamentals of grant writing, we can take off from there. So once again, I want to welcome you to this course and this training on grant writing, how to respond to the top 10 questions on every grant application. Once again, I'm Dr. Brandy Ray Hicks, your favorite grant writer, as well as your training for this series. We want to welcome you to Serve University, and we'll see you in class.